most people don't understand the purpose of speaking or talking to females. You know, the one thing that you have to understand is when you are talking with a woman, when you're trying to have a conversation with a woman, you are not trying to be with a woman. You're not trying to be with a specific woman. You're not trying to do anything that you can do to get or be with this specifically chick or this woman that you consider as a beautiful, you consider as hot, you consider as something that is valuable and more important than yourself. The purpose of talking to a woman is for you to see if this particular chick or this particular woman is or isn't for you. That is the purpose of having the conversation with a woman. I'm gonna repeat again. The purpose of having the conversation with a woman is to see if this woman is or isn't for you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, us, we tend to trying to get instead of seeing if this is for me. See, when you're trying to get or when you're trying to get a specifically job, whenever that specifically job you're trying to get and that job says no, or that opportunity rejects you, or the opportunity to reject your offer that you made, then you're gonna feel bad because you are trying to get it. The fact that you're trying to get it, you're gonna feel it bad because you already, it's like subconsciously you already have an expectation of getting it. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously you already it's like you're expecting it to receive it. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you're expecting, that's when you're having how come independence? You depend on the outcome. You depend on the woman saying yes. You depend on the woman agreeing, accepting to be with you, instead of you as a man to be able to see, is this chick I'm talking to, she is for me or not? Because one thing that you have to know, which is very important, you cannot know what is for you until you become aware of what isn't for you. I repeat again. You cannot know what is for you until you become aware what isn't for you. So you cannot know if this chick, she likes you, until you become aware of a chick who is not for you. You understand? So a lot of us have less experience. A lot of us have a less experience of being with a woman, of interacting with females, of interacting with the different businessmen, of trying to get different kind of jobs. So the fact that we have a less experience of trying to get things, we never experience the opposite of what we want. You know what I'm saying? So if you're consistently and always experiencing no to the rest of your life, or for the years of your life, for example, one or two chicks, and shout out to Mr. Locario, my mentor, if you one or two chicks rejecting you and that's it, and that determines on how you react or how you think, then it basically means you never experience the opposite. You never experience a woman who says yes to you. You never experience a woman who say, I'm down to do whatever you want, I'm ready, I'm here, like I'm ready to go all the way down for you because I want you. You never experience that, because you always experience the opposite. You always experience a female who don't want nothing to do with you. She's saying, no, I don't need you, I don't want you, I don't like you. So you tend to describe yourself as that. Instead of understanding anything you want already exists, it's a matter of fact of knowing and experience. It's a matter of fact of you knowing. Is like, let me tell you something that you guys don't understand. Today I was out, as you can see, I'm all dressed and stuff, right? I was out, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to different people, not only females. You gotta talk to everybody, so like, so you practice how to work with your mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking to different women and guys, and just like everybody, right? So I start to realize the self rejection that was starting to come into me. The self rejection, like for example, I might see a chick, then I start to thinking people are watching. I start to thinking she's not gonna like me. I'm not her type. She's not for me. All this is a self rejection. All this is a negativity that is coming inside of me. Instead of assuming and self rejecting, it's better to go find out to see is this woman is or isn't for me. That's what I'm saying. Instead of you, so that the self rejection that you're having is when you assuming a woman is not for you. You assuming she's not gonna like you. You assuming she's not gonna be with you, instead of going finding out. Instead of letting the woman shows you if she's or she's in for you, but you decide upon yourself. You reject yourself. You reject you, not the woman. Woman will never reject you. It's very impossible. If you're not trying to get anything, but to see if this is, if you're not trying to get anything, but to see if anything is for you, then how can you get rejected? It's impossible. How? I'm not trying to be with you. I'm not trying to make you my girlfriend. I'm not trying to give you a position of any position in my life. I'm trying to see if you already that person. I'm trying to see if you already that reflection of me. If you're already me. If you already want what I want. If you're already what is for me. You understand? You don't have to do anything to make a woman like you, to make anybody give you a job. Your purpose is not to make people give you anything, or to make people, or to make yourself so people they can give you what you want. The purpose is to see, is to know what you want, and then to see if this person has what I want, or has or hasn't, or is this person has what I want, or they don't have what I want. So, and shout out to my mentor, because I keep telling you guys, the game for me is understanding through experience, skills and strategy. Through experience, you know what I'm saying? So the game is you having the pattern to understand. For example, the more experience you have in talking to women, is the more experience you understand how to move, which direction it should move when you're dealing with the woman. So that's when the game is skills and strategy, is because you have a lot of experience being and knowing while you were interacting with the female. So once all this experience create these skills, create this strategy, and then that's how you have game. That's what game is. Gaming is understanding, is knowing and being. It's the skills, it's the strategy, the skills that you learn through your experience. It's the strategy that you understand, the pattern that you understand through your experience. That is what game is to me. So that's why you have to learn game. You have to you have to run now walking to my mentor, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, so you can be able to understand and experience woman, how you're supposed to experience woman. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, what I'm telling you right now is the basic. It's very important what I'm telling you right now, to be able to not self-rejecting yourself. The purpose of talking to women is not to be with them, but to see if it is for you. If you in the position where you no longer fear that a woman is going to reject you, because a woman can reject you because you're not trying to be with her. Like, how can someone reject what they never had? That's why when you think that this woman is not for me, without you knowing, then you are rejecting yourself. You are rejecting yourself by now going after that chick, by now going after that woman and speak and let her know, and let her know like specifically what you want. See, when I understand this, I was like, oh my God, why was I looking for validation? Why was I looking for acceptance? Why was I feeling bad when the people don't do what I want? But instead, you have to understand that people don't have to do what you want. You have to find people who already want to do what you want, who already want you. That's the purpose of life. The purpose of life is knowing and being and experience. You see, you already know that you're a father. Even if you don't have kids, you already know you're a father. For you to really know that you're a father, that's when you experience. For example, you cannot know yourself as God until you become aware of the devil. And shout out to my favorite number one book that everybody in this earth should be able to read this book. Conversation with God. That book is a genius. That book is more special than the Bible itself. Conversation with God. Listen, if you're a person who is growing up in society where everything that you have learned is not what you're supposed to learn, but it's something that they teach you so you can have a fear. You have to understand, most of the things that or you're trying to get those things within fear. But when you know that you're not supposed to have fear, you're supposed to see instead of getting. See, the getting part, that's when you're creating fear. The getting part, getting accepted, getting love, getting with this specific chick, specific beautiful woman, those kind of things create fear. You understand? But when you're in a situation where it's to see if this is for me or not, then you don't care. You're not gonna care if you should say yes or no. If you say no, you already know. She already show you. You ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? If you should say yes, then you know she's for you. So if you need this kind of mindset, because it's all about mindset. That's why I always say your mindset is a superpower. There's nothing powerful than your mindset. Your mindset, it can either build or break you. Because your mindset is your number one enemy in this earth. You listen. Nobody is more enemy than your mindset, than the way you think. The way you think is crazy. I'm telling you, it's very crazy. If you don't understand the game, if you don't understand the game, I'm telling you, 99% of every man who walk in these streets hate themselves, looking for validation, looking for acceptance, looking for somebody to to be with them instead of to see what is for you on these streets. So I know I'm telling you guys too much. So all you gotta do is take it or leave it. Expensive stuff. So it's take it or leave it. If you wanna take what I'm saying, take what I'm saying. If you don't wanna take what I'm saying, then you're gonna always stay where you are. But the most important thing is don't forget to hear my mentor, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. Check him out on YouTube, Mr. Lucario. And if you want to learn the game, obviously you have to go directly to the bad boy, man, to the bad boy membership.com, the bad boy membership.com. Listen, my mentor is not paying me to promote his stuff. The only reason I'm even giving you his stuff is because I know and believe it's going to save your, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your mindset. Because if you have control in your mindset, you have control on everything. If you don't have control in your mindset, you don't have control. That's why you have to stand on business. You have to stand on different paths, on different mindset, on different area of you where you are more powerful and not weak, because your mindset is your superpower, and your mindset can be your weakness. Your mindset can be your superpower, and it can also be your weakness. So you have to change the way you think. Instead of being, stop focusing on women. Stop focusing on specific woman. Just because she's beautiful, it doesn't mean she's for you. That's because she have a nyash, it doesn't mean she's for you. Just because she's thick, it means she's for you. That's because she's a model. Just because she's a singer. Just because wherever you think she is, it means she's for you. Whatever is for you is gonna do what you want, because what you want is what the other person want. So I'm gonna leave you guys with my 2 cents here. I'm gonna leave you guys with what I have experienced and knowing, so you guys can be able to do the same thing. If you understand what I'm saying right now, that the only purpose of talking to female is to see if she's for you or not, I guarantee you, then you can move to the next level of understanding game. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna move to understand the game, and then you're gonna try to understand your identity more. You're gonna go to masculine identity. Shout out to Myers Cunningham, you know. And then you're gonna learn about yourself more. See, once you already know that the purpose of talking to women is to see if she's for you, you're already in a good path. Like, you already have the power. You already shift your mindset to where you're not gonna care. You're gonna go up to women and tell her exactly how you felt, exactly how you feel, because you're not there to be with her. Shorty, I'm here to see if you are mine or you're not. Take it or leave it mindset. You gotta have that mindset. Take it or leave it. You know, expensive stuff. You know, take it or leave it. Is this for me or isn't for me? You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the purpose of life, my brother. You know, when you're trying to holler this job, is this job for me or this job ain't for me? If it ain't for you, they're gonna say no. If it's for you, they're gonna say yes. It's that simple. There's no rejection. They can't reject you. It's impossible. They can only say yes or no, but they can't reject you. It's impossible. And no is not rejection. And no is redirection. You know what I'm saying? And no is not the rejection, but redirection. Only you can reject you by not going to apply to that job because you think they're not gonna accept you, because you think this position is not for you, because you think less of yourself, instead of thinking that you are that person, you are that guy, you are who you are because that is who you are. You understand what I'm saying? That is a kind of mindset you should have. Listen, listen, I'm saying this, but listen, guys. I feel like I'm telling you too much. I feel like you guys should pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, listen. That's what I feel like. Because I feel like the information that I'm giving you guys is that powerful. It's just that powerful. Like, to the point where I feel like giving it for free is not an action. You know what I'm saying? It's not an action. Because, listen, if you understand the process, how long it takes me to understand this thing, how scary I was to talk to women, how I hated myself, then you understand what I'm talking about here. People pay for this kind of stuff. People pay thousands of dollars to have this kind of information, to be aware of this kind of information, but you receiving it for free. You receiving it because you take the time to listen to this entire video, because you take the time to pay attention and listen to this video. And that's why you deserve this video. You get to this video, you watch this video because this video, it was made specifically for you. If it wasn't for you, I guarantee you wouldn't watch it. You're watching this video because it was meant for you. This video is meant for you. That's why you're here with me today. So I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to my mentor to keep my mindset on the powerful mindset where I'm aware and understanding me and understanding myself, you know, and understanding who I am. So if you want to know and understand who you are, you have to understand this, and you have to understand the game, and you have to understand your masculine identity. All this you have to understand. So thank you for being able to watch this video until the end. You know, I appreciate for your time. I appreciate for take the time of the day, because not everybody can be able to take the time of the day to be able to learn, to change the perspective of how they think, so they can be able to succeed in life. So remember what Mr. Locario always say: the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.